Thanks for coming in today. Really appreciate you all's support, like, so much. You guys have been amazing, like totally amazing. So many nice comments and likes and all of your subscriptions. So thank you very, very much for that. It's kept me going this last week. It really has. The roller coaster was not really fun. Oh, and that one. Okay, so we're going to pull these and see what's going on, Pisces, okay? Wow, okay. Ooh, got the goosebumps. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Okay, hang in here with me, Pisces. Watch till the end so I can put this together, because wow, this is like, this is a lot. This is a lot. Okay, so one of the things, I'm not even sure where to start. There's so much, so I'm just going to jump in and I'll put the picture together for you, okay? One of the things I'm seeing first up is the star reversed. This can have to do with Aquarius energy, for one thing. And also it's having to do with, you've got hope for things in the future, but it's a little dampened by something, okay? And I feel like one of the things it's dampened by is this reversed Empress energy, okay? And Empress comes up for you every time, Pisces, every single time, but today Empress is reversed, okay? And it's in the crossing position, so I feel like this is giving you some conflict here. Like, you've been trying to bring things you know, to fruition for yourself. You've been working really hard. You've been trying to give birth to something that you wanted, you know, either enterprise, you know, or business or your job, you know, things like that, things that you wanted, but you're feeling really tired and you're feeling like just scrapping it. It's like, no, I just don't think this is going to work. And I just feel like this Empress today is kind of disgruntled about things. You know, there's this lack of hope. I mean, it came up right next to the star reverse. So there's some things going on here. There's some sort of a major life change that's like right in your energy, Pisces. Now this can be really good. It's the Judgment card, and I feel like this has a lot to do with your ascension. It has a lot to do with 5D and spiritual growth and evolution and all those good things. But it's feeling like there's some kind of stability that might be missing that you want. You know, it's like, I mean, that's great, 5D. We're not quite there yet. And while you're in 3D, you kind of need that material stability, which is shown in this Four of Wands card reversed. So you are feeling like maybe a lack of stability, a lack of commitment, a lack of, maybe you want a home that you don't have yet for some of you. Maybe there's a marriage that you want that you don't have yet, or, you know, there's something going on with relationship and that sort of thing. So there are some major life changes, and hang on here, I'll tell you the rest of this and we'll get some cards for clarification, okay? Some of you want to move. Here's the Knight of Wands. For some of you, there's a lot of wanting to go in, you know, I mentioned home earlier, and this Four of Wands reversed, you know, can definitely be, I don't like my house, I want a new house, I want to move. This can definitely fit together for some of you that you'd like a different house. Now, right beside of energy being up in the air and new home, relocation of some sort, and this could also be going to a different job, you know, for some of you. Right next to that is Ace of Pentacles, so that's a super good card. So I feel like once you kind of get this energy grounded again, you're going to have a new beginning with money, you know. So this kind of 3D existence I was talking about, where you want more stability, I feel like you're definitely going in that direction, okay? So this is on your path, you know. So new home for some of you, new jobs for some of you, more money coming in for some of you, you know, a lot of this is really coming together for you, okay? Now, here's where it gets a little bit interesting. This is when I said there's a mixed bag here, so hang in there with me. There has been somebody kind of competing with you, attacking you. This is the Five of Swords energy, and it's reversed. So I feel like whoever this was attacking you is also very much playing the victim. Whoever this was like, oh, poor me, Pisces did this mean thing to me, you know? And this is going into your past. So I feel like whoever this was that's playing the poor me card, literally, is moving into your past, but still there a little bit. Okay, so I feel like you might have just dealt with the situation of this person playing the victim and trying to blame all the problems on you, Pisces. It's like, oh, well, everything that's wrong, I'm just going to blame it on Pisces. You know, it's like, it's their fault. It's their fault. It's their fault my life is so bad. Okay, so there's been somebody like that. The struggle with that person is over with. Okay, the monetary loss from that person is also over with. So these are two reverse cards. We've got 2 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles, both reversed. Okay, and all of this fits together. Whoever this person was that was giving you a hard time and playing the victim, blaming you, that struggle is over, and the money loss from that is over. All right, so that's like super good news. We just throw these cards out, right? So there's more stability coming up, and I know that was a big part of it. You wanted a big change with more stability shown in this 4 of Wands reversed. And it is coming up because here's your 4 of Pentacles. So for some of you, money might feel tight at the time, you know, because you've just gotten past whatever this situation or this person was. And I feel like you are maybe saving money or able to pay some things off, but there's something about penny pinching a little bit, you know, that comes up in this card. And it comes up next to this Page of Swords reversed. So I feel like there's been somebody kind of spying on you, somebody kind of watching you, and I'm not sure how this is keeping you from moving forward with money, but somehow maybe it's created a little bit of a blockage or something. So I don't know, this Page of Swords reverse is not a very good character, and it's right next to Queen of Swords. So I'm almost feeling like, Pisces, that you and this page, you know, who was somebody maybe younger than you, but if not younger, like not very mature. Like we're dealing with somebody very immature in this card. And I feel like you have cut that person out, and because of that, you're saving money. Okay, there's something about saving money, cutting this person out, but this person's still trying to, you know, be all up in your business a little bit, spying on you, things like that. Really immature energy. Like, really immature. Like, they need to go back to high school or something, you know? So we've got the Death card reversed also coming up here, and this is very much having to do with a new beginning, but not knowing exactly what's down that path. You know, you may be feeling like, I don't know if I want that new beginning. Like, what's down there? Like, let's see what's down there before we go. You know, there's some reluctance about this ending and new beginning. It's like, okay, great, that ended, but now what? You know, there's that question of now what that I feel coming up. So let's get a little more clarification here, Pisces. So hang in there with me and we'll get some more information, okay? So Pisces, what do we want to know for Pisces? Let's ask what's down that new path for you. All right, we can look. That's a good thing about psychic readings. You can look down these pathways before you actually go down them. So what is down this new pathway? Okay, there's maybe not getting your wish exactly. We'll see. You'll know what your wish is. This is 9 of Cups, okay, reversed. So down that path, you may be afraid you're not going to get what you want, you know? You're afraid there might be a devil energy down there. Let me ask more about that. There's, you know, so far we've seen some Aquarius and Capricorn energy in this reading. So take it how it resonates for you, okay? And again, in collective readings, you know, they don't resonate for everybody, so keep that in mind, you know. You may have been really unclear about your new path. Okay, this is the Foggy card, but it is reversed, so I feel like it's clearing up. Yeah, so there's some concern about money and business. We've got 8 of Pentacles here next to the fog clearing. You know, I feel like whatever the situation was, Pisces, it left a lot of, unclarity. What's the word? You know, things weren't clear as to what comes next. Things weren't clear as to what exactly was going on. There was a lot of this negative energy, you know, being forced at you, potentially coming from Capricorn energy, and you not getting exactly what you wanted, and money, jobs, all that sort of thing combined. So going down this new path, which is what I'm asking about, what's down that path for you, there's fear. You know, there's fear that this will continue in some way. So let's see what else, Pisces. Yeah, you're afraid the struggle is not over with for some reason. Okay, and there's fear of money loss. There's a lot about money here, Pisces. There's a whole lot about money and how that's going to affect going down this new path. Yeah, 6 of Wands, you're afraid you may not win going down that path, okay? But you have been winning because that situation is letting go of you. So that's a real positive. Okay, I want to ask what's actually down that path, because I see a lot of fears here, and it's understandable, you know, with the situation that I can see. So we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. Again, some of you may want to move. You may want out of this situation with that immature person. You want away from them. For some of you, it could go to somebody with children. For some of you, that situation went to money, owing money in some way, that you're locked in because of money, or you were locked in because of money. There are children in the picture, but you're wanting to move away from it. You want this struggle to end. There's a real power struggle there for some of you. Yeah, you're really afraid that you can't get this new beginning. It's like for some of you, this new path is blocked. It literally is blocked by somebody who is throwing off your stability, like messing with your home, with your peace, you know, with your, you know, it's like this 4 of Wands energy keeps catching my attention, you know, and this has to do with, you know, some sort of serenity, you know, in your home, like a safe haven is sometimes what this represents, and it's upside down. And I feel like whoever this immature person is or was in this devil energy is definitely messing with your peace, your quiet, your stability. You can't move because of money. Maybe you're locked into, you know, a mortgage or a lease or something, you know. There's that sort of thing, because there's a lot of stuff here about money for some of you. Yeah, and there's definite struggle here, Pisces. So how does this go? Let me ask for more information on how this goes. Okay, so in a month's time, some things are going to start to change. This is the Moon card, okay? And this is also representing Pisces. So that's really positive. You know, I feel like that's a stroke of good luck right there. It did come up reversed, so I feel like there is definite deception, you know, going on with some of you in this picture, but it's also, this is a great card of beneficial changes coming up for you, Pisces. So let's ask more about what beneficial changes real quick, okay? Hang in there with me and we'll get a little bit more. This is resonating with me, and if you haven't subscribed, I would invite you to. Love to have you. Okay, let's see, Pisces. What beneficial changes are coming for Pisces, please? Okay, new opportunities for one thing. Let's ask what they are. What new opportunities for Pisces? Something really coming together. Here we have 2 of Cups. So that can be people coming together or situations. And I feel like a lot of this is about houses and living situations and immature people and things like that. So I feel like somehow it's coming together for you. And also there's a lion above them. I feel like you're being protected. Okay. Yeah, so there's some small sum of money that's going to come to you regarding the situation and coming up in the future. Yeah, here's getting out of this oppressive situation. You know, Pisces, for some of you, you've been in quite an oppressive situation in some way. You'll know what resonates, you know, with your story in this, but you know, oppression is a horrible thing. It's a horrible feeling. You just can't see your way out, and there's this constant, you know, like darkness. All right, a bunch of cards are wanting to jump out. So somebody may be sending you really bad energy and spell work, or has been, and it's backfiring on them because there's money coming to you. So there's 6 of Pentacles there. So somebody owes you money, and somehow it will be balanced out. There's a fair outcome here and success with this card, the 6 of Pentacles, regarding what's coming up in the future and regarding your living situation, the immature person you're dealing with. You may be dealing with somebody really obsessive compulsive, somebody very OCD in your picture. And this could be somebody who's really antisocial, who's being very mean or has been very mean to you, created this whole power struggle, Pisces. Could be some Virgo energy here somewhere in the picture. Anything else down this path? Yeah, leaving trouble behind. Okay, so I do see success in this picture, Pisces. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there today because I do see this turning around. I tell you, you all have been through a struggle. I feel like this negative energy just keeps following Pisces. You know, it's like just been one really immature negative person after another who's very delusional. It just out to bother you because you're a light worker, you know. And I see it very strongly, but there is success coming up here, and there is you leaving that turbulent kind of thing behind, that person. Do guard your energy, you know, do a lot of protecting, clearing work, because it's being sent at you. Whoever this is intending to hurt you with their energy. You know, they're sending it at you, but you are being protected. And I do see this, I want to remind you of this major life change, this Judgment card. It's right there in your energy very strongly. So if you can't see it yet, I just want to tell you, it looks very much like for most of you, this situation is starting to turn in your favor. It's turning around, okay? So thanks for coming in today. Please subscribe if you haven't, and give it a like if this resonated with you, and please send good vibes for my 32-day thing. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.